什么来的？这个水母水底啊！大家好了，我们今天来试玩这一款游戏的 Sinking City。这个是在水底还是在水的上面哦？他想干嘛？跳下去啊！哎呦，什么来的？诶，他做梦啊！刚刚那个什么东西来的？干嘛这样跳下去呢？这是他操控。哎呦！诶，没有提示怎么用？王一，是的，王一他打人。E 不是 ，F 不是 ，G 不是 ，R 不是 ，Q。哎，我们看一下吧。攀爬、瞄准、开火，按住不放。哦，按99。哎，有手枪呢。然后呢？没东西啊。但我不要拿。没有子弹哦。要装什么？
I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
拿啦！哎呦，冰冷的荒野，我们这个新的
Never
城
trust
市
a，tourist advertisement.
不能相信旅游的那个广告啊，讲啊。我们再看一下，奔跑 left shift left cross 进站。R 手电筒 Q C T Q 进账是1呀，这是哪里呀？新的城市啊
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
他的脸很冷静哎，刚刚他在梦里面都不是这样子的，被吓到屁滚尿流
啊。Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg.
哇，眼睛这么红的，
I guess I didn't expect you to
几天没有睡觉了哈。
Please call me your Highness. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour,
太平
though it is its most important.
这是市长啊。关于我的问题，衣服不错。这座城怎么
Reaching
了？
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you make history. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here
这个
one
市长
way
也没有
or
问题，
another.
这个是谁来的？洪水，
Tell
洪
me about
水，
this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks.
海平面也
The
涨了不
water
少哦。
has risen ever higher
哦，一直
without
下雨哦，6个月。
Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the
他更喜欢这样子啊，水的城市啊。关于我
You
的问
said
题
you know someone who can help me with my problem.
，illusion，
The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakland.
啊，每个人都有
By，chance, the man I spoke of,
不是
Robert
吧？我觉得
Throckmorton,
这个城市有
is
问
already
题啊。
at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a
他的
more
鼻毛很
pressing
长哦，看他鼻毛啊。
concerns.
How can I find Mr. Throckmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out.
一眼就能够认出来啊。 我先找个
I'll
地
need a
方坐下
place
来
to。lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest.
20暗礁旅店，
There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
这么好的名字这样的 Devil
Sounds
Reef Hotel，
charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
很讽刺哦，看起来不错。
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter
By boat.
sorted for you.
哦，他们
There's
城
one
市
waiting
进水。
outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
哦，他把那个位置标出来了。你是在
How
这
do
里
you
做什
fill
么
your
的？
days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded
哲学？
intelligentsia,
不对吧？
gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Other places.
哎，那个衣服都不见了。
You're a private
我问他
eye,
衣服
yes?
不错。
Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you
他
better
在
know
暗
where
示我，
to
只有
turn
他会
in
帮助
search
我，
for
是
them.
吗 ？Goodbye。
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
我们不能找他，他自己来找我们的哦。
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
跟他讲话，我们还会见面的。哎呦，这什么来的？这个城市下雨下，东西都冲上来岸上是吗？全部是垃圾哦，那个海水冲上来的啊！诶，我还可以拿、啊、这个干嘛？这个人在干嘛？
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is
我可以打他了吗？
comes up. The
打不
seed
到他。
is sown.
有病啊，这个人！哇，城市很大哦。我去哪里？现在？哇！哇哇哇哇哇哇！哇哇哇！好大好大！这里有鲨鱼，我就不能乱走哎，会迷路啊！这个是等着我们的是吗？拿了枪啊！
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port
这
until
个
my
谁来的？
son's
这是人
found,
来的
and
吧？
that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be
傲
able to
娇
help.
啊他哦，好像
Private
很有钱呢。
investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
这个不是人来的吧？
I've heard you're the man to speak to about
幻
visions,
觉啊，对呀、
outbreaks
要问
of
他幻觉的
hysteria.
东西啊。
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
If
你
I
儿
may
子怎么
ask,
了？
what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of the
探
deep sea
险队
expedition
成
I
员哦。
commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a
他
lifeboat.
他不是人啊，但他的儿子也不是人哦
Out。of his mind, talking gibberish in
你的
some
样子
other
看过去
language.
会咬人哦。
Tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my
Innsmouth人。
words.
你的样
Please
子
forgive the question,
有点与
but
众不同。
I've never met a man
对啊，你
quite
是人
like
咩？
you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage.
这个是血
Proud and
哦，他们
powerful
血液里面
blood flows through our
他们的
veins.
家族都是长
My
这个样子
father
的。
united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
印斯茅斯
I take it you're not the
What's the
biggest
one like
fan
that?
of these
也
Innsmouthers.
不是人类
Those
啊，
fish-faced freaks have overrun
鱼
this
脸怪
city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those
怪物
filthy
来的啊。
migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
refugee。
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have
他们也
skyrocketed.
是坏人呐、
Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
我可以
Mr.
帮你想办
Throgmorton,
法找到你的儿
let
子
me
啦。
help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people.
我最擅长找人了。
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
I need to know
信
more about what
说
happened
说
to
这件
Albert.
事的吧。
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call
详
me.
细说嘛，你刚才都没有讲这个，哎，你看我漏掉嘞，
My son
找
was
错，等
nowhere
下
to
嘞，
be
找到猴子
seen.
怎么办？
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
扯淡哦。那个渔夫的家
Where's
在
the
哪里
house？where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
救生艇
You
呢？
mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider.
outside
It
的
is
哦，
if
这
you
样
want
叫
to
我们
fit
哦。
in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine.
哦
I
，fine，
was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
哎
As
我
much
这
as
就
I'm
跑
enjoying
啦
the。weather,
天
Mr.
气不
Throgmorton,
错，
it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
好吧，T，哦，OK，证据，
I've said everything I know.
这里就是案发现场啊。哎，直接进来的哦。哦，他用这个眼睛是有耐力的。哟，这里还有可以走的诶，什么来的地方？黏黏的鱼。这个眼睛看过，先看有没有什么东西奇奇怪怪。哎呦，怎么这样多鱼的？这个不是他的家来的咩？哎，吓到我！
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello?
他怎么了？
Can you hear me?
疯掉了？
Oh, my head.
头脑干嘛？
Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
哦 okay. What do you want?
，He
你是谁？
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are.
哦，他是渔
Live here together.
夫。
Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouth Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so
哇，沾水才只能够当渔夫啊！
it was at or starve.
什么事
I
情
want
在
to know
发
what
生？
happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst.
他
And
叫哈。
he woke up. And after that, I don't
那个是他
remember
的
a
幻
thing.
觉还是
Just
真的？真的发生还是幻觉哦？
drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
嗯，
Where are
另
all
外的
the
人
other
呢？
guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
保罗出
Do you
什
know
么
how
事
Paul
了呢？
died?
I don't know. When I
神
pulled
明啊！
myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
神明
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay?
哦，他自己也不知道
I
啊
don't，know yet, Will.
应该
The police will stop
先
anyone
休息
coming
吧，
in
你的
around
精神状态
here,
不
so I
好啊，
suggest you just try and get some
等下你
rest.
疯掉就完蛋了。
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
哇，多，你看他，你看他，你看他，哇，是 K 哦。诶，
Choo choo. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
他的脸被打到这
He's
样子
beaten to a
去，
pulp.
诶，诶，什么来的？干嘛你也这样子去？
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
干嘛他
Seems
也是
like
听到那个声
prohibition
音？
hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
结果我的脸长这样子的啊、东西咩？诶，什么来的这个？ 什么来的这个？仪式哈？讲什么鬼哦？嗯，我们可以看到过去发生的事情啊。关掉，关掉。诶，哇，这什么来的？哦，时间裂缝这样的东西啊。
Take this, ape face.
嗯。
Yeah, run!
干嘛啊、这里到底什么事情哦？这不能过去啊！这里面也有一个剧情啊。嗯？
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
怎么看呢？Q 哈，
Take this, ape face.
哇，开枪把他打死掉哦。
Take this, ape face.
哦，我们要算哈，这是1，这个是2，
Happening!
Take this, ape face.
这个是3。
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he
我
fled.
们要这样子一个一个那个啊。哇，我们能够这样子收集到哦。
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
他从这边逃走了。这里还有一个地方我没有去的，为什么会有这样子声音的？这里搜索一下。这个有点像 Assassin's Creed 哦，也
The
是要
book
那
is
种，
damp and damaged, but
也是那种一
really
直
well
去找
cared
东
for.
西，然后搜啊、支线那种感觉啊。证据 X 冰冷的荒野。我们还可以这样子一个一个啊，像 detective 这样子哦。继续吧，现在他也没有讲说到底要去哪里啊。看看哦，应该是我漏掉什么了啦。楼上啊，这边可以下去是吗？是啊，这里可以下来呀。哇，连接线索啊。然后突然发狂，然后阿伯特十分危险，然后一名渔夫受伤逃离。OK。我要去找他们的那个逃跑的方向啊！
Beaten to a pulp.
我要讲追查到，按下 T。哦，哎呦，什么鬼？哦，去找啊！这里，然后，诶，去哪里？这里呀，这里呀。这个要慢拉的哦。为什么好像我越开它越……诶，有线索啊！
So
shotgun
the
子弹。
fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
然后他开枪打到他。
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
然后去哪里？看他去哪里？哇，这是他的技能啊！然后呢？哎，这是什么？
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high.
哦，他还能够爬上
Albert
去，
wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
并不是在吹牛。他爬到这边很累。 哎，哦，他进去这边。有什么地方？仓库。拿一点东西先。哟，这么手印这么多的，这是什么？
There's something in the pocket.
路易斯求求你，如果你们要看，那自己暂停看吧。这里还有一滩
The
血。
blood is fresh. Whoever it belongs to could not have got far.
诶，那个人呢？嗯？我听到什么声音？哇，这里到处都有那个标记哦。这里是锁的啊，可以破坏掉的。我慢一点吧。哎，我觉得我们拿这个比较好哎。这有什么突发事件？ 拿枪会比较好啊！诶，这里干嘛了？能不能走？嘿，能够打掉吗？可以呀！哎呦，这个是他儿子还是那个渔夫
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
什么东西？
This was deliberate.
这什么来的？ 这里有妖怪啊！这是海鲜咩？哎呦，哇，这样子的！走了走了走了，很恐怖哎，这里耶！哎呦，什么鬼？我该不应该浪费子弹了是吗？ 这楼上呢，可以走的吧？不能走啊。OK， 我们都好了，证据去吧。先看一下我们的那个思维吧。然后被谋杀，然后逃离了现场，连接，不对呀、受伤后逃离。 离开犯罪现场，然后被谋杀，然后追杀。被钩子。酒店老板，然后离开了现场。推理。不能啊，还有。 我们还要去那个床那边看一下，我们去那个看一下那个船吧，在港口啊。可以游泳的哦。 哎，你们靠命！哇，什么东西在咬我？哎呀哎呀哎呀哎呀哎呀哎呀哎呀！什么东西？我不可以下水啊，我还可以。哟，浪费我的命！ 刚刚讲的应该是这边吧，有一个浅滩，对呀、小船在这里呀、
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Titania， 有一封信， 哎呦，按错，每次会按错啊！哎，这什么来的？青青色的。
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
已收集全部证据。你看我这里是不是还没有？他一直写关键哎，他没有写全部啊。我这里还有一个没有看到啊。
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
真的有东西没有按到啊！这里还有。
5 cards short of a full house.
啊，一定是啊，一定是我没有看到的东西啊。是这个床是吗？还是那个小床？是啊，是这个床啊。哎，还可以跟他讲话。我不爽我。嗯，我东西没有按到吗？
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
哦，我懂了。啊，要拍下来。问题是现在我们找完了，我们要讲跟他讲呢。
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
他的
Give
遗
it
嘱
to
啊。
me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed
他后
expedition.
悔呀、啊，他遇到什么？
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
一些怪物。
Unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately,
当然，那我
not
刚刚用
immune
枪
to
把他杀死
gunfire.
掉啊。
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
你的儿子被杀掉了喽。
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
It cannot be true.
真的，我看见啊。
No, no.
他不相
I
信、啊，
don't believe it.
我生气哦。
No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for
他们到底
nothing.
是
So
去
much
烫什么东
effort
西
in？ vain.
烫显对呀、啊，他讲。
My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a
他是
reckoning.
我们的老板呐、
Please for me.
我们要舔老板
I'll，help you with anything you
做一
need.
个好好的舔狗。
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
如果你想继续看下去的话呢，请不要忘记订阅、点赞、转发、分享，然后最后还有不要忘记打开小铃铛哦。拜拜。